Hi there, it's John here, and I thought I'd do a little video showing you exactly how I solve the cube, or show you how to solve the cube in my course, which you can find at findyourfire.co.uk/solve the cube. It's a step-by-step or turn-by-turn tutorial. It takes you all the way through the whole process without you actually having to learn any of the algorithms or complicated moves that you normally have to learn in order to be able to solve the cube. Now I'm going to do it now in front of you live in exactly the same way as you're taught in the course, or you would follow along inside the course. It should take less than 5 minutes basically all the way through, and as you can see I'm mixing up the cube, and so it's not like it's been set up or anything, but you'll see as you go through anyway exactly how this all works, and I'll explain it as I'm going along as well. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so first of all we find the white side and put that up on top, and then we look around the middle layers here and find the white pieces and just move those up to the top. There's a white piece there. And move it up to the top, and there's another white piece there, move it up to the top. So be careful when you find a middle white piece over here. If there's a white piece already at the top there, then you need to move the top layer around until there's a gap, and then move the piece into that gap. So now we've got all four on the top. I always like to go with the red one first, and then rotate the bottom two layers around until it matches up. Then put it down to the bottom, rotate the cube around so that you find the blue one, rotate the bottom two layers until it matches up with the blue, rotate those down to the bottom, find the green, rotate the bottom two around until the green matches up, put it to the bottom. Find the orange, matches up already, so that's fine. Don't need to put it down to the bottom because we're only going to put it straight back up to the top again. Then we're going to go round to the right, take the blue one, bring it back up to the top, turn it around the cube, take the red ones, put it up to the top, and the green ones, and put it up to the top again. Okay, so now we have the cross on the top, ignore the corner, with the colours matching up around the sides. Okay. Then we're now looking for white corner pieces in the bottom layer. You can see we've got one here, it's a green one. So what we do is we grab that one with the green on the bottom there and rotate the top two layers now around until it matches up there. Now we want to put this piece up into that hole now. You can see there's a white one there already. We don't need to worry about that because this white one is going to replace that white one up there. So what we do is take this white one, hide it underneath the thumb, bring the top two side piece across, bring that white one back across from underneath the thumb, join it up with those two here, this one here, and pop it up to the top. And as you can see, that's now lined up. And we find another white one. Here's a white one here, blue on the bottom. So now we can see it's the other side, but we rotate the top two layers around until it matches up with the blue. Now this piece needs to go into that hole there. Similar same thing, but just the other way around. It goes to the right, bring the two down from the top, bring it across, put it up to the top. Now you can see that one's also in the right place over here. Then we rotate around until we can find another white piece. There isn't one in the bottom layer anymore. We can see there's one in the top layer here. So what we'll do here is the same thing. We'll take this piece and replace it up there instead. So this piece goes underneath the thumb, bring that piece, the side piece down, bring that blue piece across and pop it up to the top. And now you can see that white piece is now in the bottom layer and can be put up to the top. But we need to check the color first. It's green, matches up with the green here. So yep, that's in the right place. So move that white piece out the way, bring that side piece down, bring the white piece back from under the thumb, line it up, put it up to the top. Then we're looking for another white piece. There's nothing in the top there. It's down here at the bottom. So we move that white piece around, this one here, until it's underneath the gap. There's the gap. Find this piece here. Now it's going to go up into that hole there. So we're going to, but we're not going to just move it up there. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop it around to the side like that. Then bring these two down from the top. And this one down, we're going to rotate it around to the back over here, like this. And then pull those two back up to the top. And now you can see that brings the white piece up to the top here like this, or the facing us rather. Blue, yeah, matches up with the blue. This white piece going to go up to there. Move it out the way, bring those two down, bring it back across, pop it up to the top. So now we've done the top layer and all the colours around the sides match. Now obviously I'll go into a lot more detail and do this a lot more slowly in the course. And obviously different circumstances will give you different situations that you need to deal with. But we now go to the second layer, and now we're looking for a non-yellow side piece on the bottom layer here. See, that's green and yellow, so you don't want that one. Here's a blue and red, so it's non-yellow. That's great. That's blue at the moment, so we rotate the top layer two layers around until the blue matches up. Great. That's red, so which way does it go? This way? Nope, it goes this way. Here's the red. So this piece now is going to go into that hole there. So we move it out the way, bring these three down, bring it back across. As you can see, that knocks the white one around the back here, but that's fine because when we put these two up to the top, It's going to connect up those two here. And then these two, now what we're just doing is we're putting this white one up into that slot there, and it's going to bring that side piece with it. So we're going to move it out the way underneath the thumb, bring the two from the top, reconnect it. As you can see, those two are still connected. Pop it up to the top, and now that piece is in the right place, just there. Okay, so we look for another one. Here's orange and blue. Rotate that around until it matches up with the orange there. The blue is here, it's not green. Blue with this side, so it's got to go this way. So again, we move it out underneath the thumb, bring those three down, rotate it back towards it, and you can see that white piece go around the back. Put those two back up to the top, and then rotate it around. And then this white piece is now going to go into that slot there. You can see those two connected. Move it out of the way, bring it two down, reconnect it, put it up to the top. Now we're looking around for, it goes red and green. It's in the right place on the red side. It's got to go up to that side of the green. So same thing again, it's going to go underneath the right thumb. Bring those three down, turn it around to the left, put it up to the top. Take the cube round. This white piece needs to go into that hole. It's going to bring that side piece with it. Move to the left, top down, reconnect it, put it to the top, and now you can see and green is in the right place. This side, now we're looking around for another final one. Here you go, green and orange. Green one, reconnect it. Amazingly, these have all been left-hand ones, but obviously if this one had to go to the right, you do the same move, but it's just the other way around. But this one's going to go to there, so it's going to the right, down to the left, sorry, left side down, rotate it around, brings this green and orange piece back again. Put those two back up to the top. You can see those connected those two up. Rotate the cube around, and now this white piece needs to go into that hole again. So move it out the way, which brings the edge piece with it, brings those two down, reconnect them, put them back up to the top, and now you've got the orange and green in the right place. And now you've got the top two layers done. And now we're going to do the bottom layer. We've got a cross on the bottom here. There's a variety of ways of doing that. But they all work the same way. Basically, you start with a dot, then you get a line, and then you've got a 7 here, and then you've got all 4 cross here. So we're going to go bring this. So the way we're going to do that is going to hold it like a 7 like this. I'm going to bring the right hand side down, move this white piece out the way, bring those two back up to the top, and then this white piece here is going to come back across. And now instead of just putting it back in the way we just done it, we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to now move it up to the top, move those 3 out the way, bring those 2 back from the back, and then rotate up to the top. And now that's created the line, like I said here, ignore that one. Then we're going to do the same move again, bring this piece down, move it across, put it up, those 2 up, bring it back across, put this piece back into the hole, but using the other move, up to the top, out the way, bring those 2 back, and reconnect everything. And now we've got the cross on the bottom. Like I said, I go much slower in my full course. And now I'm going to line up that red. I'm going to look, see that blue one's already matched up, that's fine. Actually, the green and orange are matched up as well. So there's a move here that I would normally show you, which I will just do twice now to show you how it works. Bring this piece down, move it across, put those 2 up to the top, move that piece 1 further around that way, bring it back down, those 2, and then rotate that white piece all the way back around and reconnect it, put it up to the top again. And then you can see that they swap those 2 over there. That last piece was the final move, by the way, just move it to the left, and it matches those 2 up. But you'll see how that works now, because that orange and green, I'm going to now swap over again. So do the same move again, bring those 3 down, move it across to the left, put those 2 up, move it across 1 more, bring those 2 down from the top, rotate that white piece all the way back around, pop it together, slick it up to the top, and then put that orange piece, rotate it back around to the left, and now you can see those 2 have swapped again. And we still have the red and blue pieces successful. So we've now got a cross on the bottom with all the colours lining up around the sides. Then we've got to do the 4 last corners. So we're going to look at here. This one here, it's got to go down to there. The way we do that is going to bring these 3 down, and then we're going to, as you've been seeing before, this one goes across, but this time we also bring these 3 down from the left, push this piece across to the left, put those 2 back up to the top, bring that white piece back across like that, slip those 3 back up to the top, and now just insert that corner as we've done before. Move it across, down, back, push it up to the top again. And now you can find that this corner is sorted here. Now obviously these moves, it depends on what the situation is and how everything's lined up as to what's actually going to look like. But this piece now is going to go down here and back up again, but it's going to be the same move. It's the other way around this time. You go this left-hand side down. Instead of moving that across there, we're going to bring these 3 down as well. Then we're going to move it across, put those 2 up, reconnect these 3 here, put them back up to the top, and insert that corner to the top again, out of the way, 2 down, reconnect, push back, then rotate the cube around, and the same move, but the other way around. So bring this 3 down, like that, and then we're going to bring these 3 down, across that, Those two go back up. That one comes back across from underneath the thumb. These three slip up to the top. This white one now goes back into that hole. So move it across, bring the two down from the top, reconnect them, push them back to the top. And now you've got this corner sorted. And now you've just got the last two corners down here to do. Obviously I'm going to shortcut it slightly, because I now know that if I do the same moves with the green on top, with this blue facing the bottom, see that colour, if that colour was like this and it was yellow, I could just do it flip with the white on top. But because it's blue, you put it like this, blue on the bottom. Again, I explain all this in the course. Actually, I don't even do it like this in the course. In the course, what happens is you do it twice with the white on side on top. In fact, let's just do that like that, because that's how I actually teach in the course. Okay, so we bring these three down, then bring these three down, push this one across, put those two back at the top, bring that one back across like this. Those three go to the top. This one now needs to go into that slot, move it out of the way, bring the two down from the top, reconnect them, push it up again. Move around to the left. Now do the same thing the other way around. So bring these three down. Don't just push that one across. Bring these three down first, then push it across. Put the two up to the top. Bring the white one back across to this corner here. These three, they go back to the top. This white one now needs to go into that hole again. Move it under the thumb. Bring those two down, reconnect it, and push it up to the top. And now you can see this yellow one is on face facing us. And we've got the same move again, and it'll solve the cube. Okay, so bring these three down from the side. Don't push that across like that. Bring the three down, then push it across, then put those two back up. Bring that white one back across into this corner here. Slip these three back to the top. This one now needs to go into that slot again. So underneath the thumb, back down, reconnect and push to the top. Last move, these three are going to come down. Instead of pushing that one straight across, because we're doing the corners, we're going to bring these three down. Then we're going to push this one across, put those two to the top, bring that white one back across, put those three to the top. This one goes into that corner and we've solved it. Move it out of the way, bring those two down, reconnect it, push it to the top, and we've solved the cube. There you go. Actually took me 12 minutes in the end to explain everything as I was going through, which I didn't intend to do. But there you go, 12 minutes all the way through, using the exact method you learn in the course. If you buy the course. Okay, thanks very much indeed. Bye for now.